Is Highlands Ranch becoming a buyer's market? Hey, it's Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Reddy Group, and welcome to the Highlands Ranch Market in a Minute. We are going to go a little bit longer than a minute, so stay with me if you want to know the high-level real estate market trends here in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. We're looking at this from a month-over-month standpoint and a year-over-year standpoint, so that you know if you're tracking the market, maybe you plan on entering the market as a buyer or a seller or both. You know exactly how to tackle this market when you study the data. So I mentioned at the beginning, at the beginning, is it a buyer's market? Technically, no. Yet, most of the metrics that we're tracking are continuing to move in favor of the buyers. And stay tuned, because when we get to the year-over-year stats, I have one that is going to knock your socks off, especially if you are a buyer. So jumping in. Again, this is Highlands Ranch wide. Obviously, big town, 100,000 people, 30,000 households. So if you want this broken down a little bit more to your specific area, let us know. The average selling price dropped 10% month over month. Now, does that mean that all the values are down 10%? No, not necessarily. However, what sold in the month of September compared to August, 10% cheaper, and that's on a pretty good sample size of about 100 homes a month. The median price also fell 8.4%. That's selling price. Further into that realm, the median sold price to list price ratio, that's a relationship between closing prices and last asking prices, fell by 1.5%. That's actually the second straight monthly decrease. So over the span of 2 months, it's fallen by about almost 5%. So therefore, you have more negotiating power if you are a buyer today. Along those same lines, the average days on market rose by 15.6% for the fourth straight monthly increase. Interestingly enough, though, the median days on market did fall, so there may have been some long listing laggards. I had to say that slowly. That did go under contract that influenced the average more than the median. But again, 4 straight months of average days on market being longer means you have more time to make a decision, you have more leverage if you are a buyer. Now, new listings, they rose for the first time in, 4 months, albeit not much. It rose by 1 new listing from 125 to 126. However, the available inventory is now up for the 9th straight month. Yeah, you heard that right. 9 straight months of rising inventory. And you may say, Sean, how did new listings rise for the first consecutive month while new inventory rose for the 9th consecutive month? Guys, there are a lot of houses out there, a lot of sellers in La La Land with overpriced listings that simply are not going to sell. They're kind of piling up. Let's see what else. Closed sales down 7% month over month. Kind of saw that coming because contracts fell last month. Contracts are up this month just 1%, or by 1 contract actually, from 105 to 106. So it did kind of stop the bleeding after several straight months of falling contracts. Now, let's turn it over to the year-over-year numbers. And like I said, stay tuned, because there's one that took me by surprise for sure. And I'll just get right into that one. Hear me out. The average appreciation in real estate nationwide since the Great Depression, not recession, Great Depression, so 100 plus years ago, whatever, is 4% annually per year. We are below that. Not only are we below that, we are in the negative year over year, comparing what sold and closed in September of this year versus September of last year. That is unprecedented in as long as I've been keeping these numbers. So good for a 2.2% average drop and a 2.6% median drop in selling prices. Whoa. The days on market average is up 85% year over year. Now, not big numbers, going from 20 to 37, yet when you almost double average days on market and the prices are down, that's a recipe for leverage if you're a buyer. Median days on market also up significantly, 57%. Available homes up 40% year over year. Last year, 165 homes on the market in Highlands Ranch. This year, 231. Already mentioned the prices. New listings up year over year by 6.8%. So there you have it. There's the macro level look at Highlands Ranch, how it's behaving. Like I said, most of these metrics are trending in favor of buyers. So how do you attack the market if you're a buyer? Well, you use the data. How do you make the most of your home sale given the current landscape of the real estate market? There are still some pockets of opportunity out there where sellers are getting multiple offers. And if you want to learn more about that, reach out, drop a comment, find us on social media. Find me on social media, Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Ready Group. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in this segment again next month.